Hello YouTube. I'm here to show you a problem that I'm having with my 2004 Mercedes Sprinter MB Cruiser. So I'm here on the side of the highway to record the drivability issues I'm having with it. Basically it's in limp mode. I got check engine light, EGR code, and a few others. So let's take it for a drive and I'll show you how poorly it performs when it's in limp mode. Okay folks, so here we are. I am about to do a test run. I am on a highway entrance ramp. The vehicle seems like it's currently in limp mode and performing poorly, so I just wanted to show you guys. Here's a screen with Torque Pro, which shows the RPMs, the speed, the amount of boost I'm receiving, all that good stuff. And we shall show you what we got here. Once this car and this van go by and let me go, I will show you that.
Pending fault code found. P0404. Exhaust gas recirculation control circuit range performance.
Oh, that's good. So it's telling you the code I'm getting. Here we go. So alright, that's wide open throttle. As you can see, I don't get more than 2200 RPMs. It upshifted way too quickly. So there's second gear. I'm trying to merge onto the highway with this slow thing. It's not fun. So there's third gear. And as you can see, I'm not getting any boost. And there is fourth gear. And here we go. So the exit's about 1.5 miles up, and as you can see, my speed is only 50 miles an hour, and it's been a little while here. I probably should have done the 0 to 60 for you guys, but who really cares? I mean, there's 60 miles an hour there. You can figure it out from the video, I guess. Okay guys, so I'm going to go outside now and show you the unplugging of the EGR. Okay, so now we have the EGR disconnected and we're going for a little test drive. Alright, I'm going for it. Oh, look at that, 20 pounds of boost. Oh, down to 1.7, 4.2. I don't know what that 20 pounds was, folks. It didn't feel like 20 pounds, that's for sure. 6, 8. Now, mind you, this is supposed to peak out boost-wise at 22 or 24 miles an hour, but as you can see, I'm getting quite a bit better performance off the line there compared to when the EGR was connected. Alright folks, so here I am, I'm at my shop. I'm going to try the next possibility for a fix, which is placing a resistor between two of the terminals on the EGR valve connector. So I'm going to switch around the camera and show you the connector, and I'll install the resistor for you. Alright, so there's the brake booster and the connector, the EGR electrical connector. It's got 4 spaces, but only 3 are used. 1 is not used, 2, 3, and 4 are. So you're supposed to, according to the video I watched, which I'll link down below, you're supposed to put the resistor between 3 and 4. This resistor is a 2.2 k ohm resistor. Let me show the, I used to know how to read them, but there's the banding. So it's supposed to be a 2.2 k ohm resistor, and it's 1 watt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it between these 2 terminals, and we'll do it just like that. Yeah, that's making a good, feels like a good solid connection to the terminals. It slid in there nicely. So I'm going to just slide this around the back here. If I was going to permanently do this, I would tape it up and put some strain relief on it. But let's go for a test drive and see what happens. Alright folks, I'm ready to do my test of the resistor in the connector. But I just wanted to go over and show you all the faults that I had since I put the resistor in. We got exhaust gas recirculation flow insufficient detected. That's because the EGR is disconnected with the resistor in the connector. So I believe it uses the mass airflow sensor to detect if the EGR is working or not. And then we got the control circuit and the control circuit range, which just means the voltage or the resistance is inappropriate. There we go. See, we got some good boost there. Oh, it upshifted really quick. That was weird. And then it downshifted. I just held the throttle to the floor that whole time. Some weird stuff. Yeah, it's not a fan of this resistor, I don't think. But right now I'm getting some pretty good boost. And yeah, 14-second 0 to 60. But you'll see. By the time I get to the next exit, I'll probably be in limp mode. I'm just going to put the cruise on 70, 8 pounds of boost. When it goes into limp mode, it won't even have 1 or 2 pounds, so I'll be able to tell right away. There it goes, and it's in limp mode. Didn't take long, did it, folks? So the resistor does work, it just doesn't work very long. Okay, so this is what I ordered from Green Diesel Engineering. This is the tuner. Unboxing. And here is the touchscreen. I already had this open, so here's the touchscreen. It has 2 connectors on it. One's USB and the other one's for the ODB cable. Very simple, no nothing on it. Here are the cables that came with it. It came with a USB cable. And it came with this ODB cable. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug the ODB cable in. And we will tune, if you can get the connector in. Maybe if you put it in the right way. Alright, so now I'll show you how to connect it. Now what we'll do is we will plug in the tuner. So I will remove my Bluetooth ODB sensor and we will plug this in. Just get a better view of it. Just like so. So now it's plugged in and it's booting up. So I have had this happen to me a couple times. It'll get connected and come up with the screen, but none of the, and then sometimes it works. Sometimes you just gotta wait. I think it's you just gotta wait. So it's asking here, continue with write of the file. So I'm gonna say yes. So I have the original file and I have the GDE Tune. So the original file is my factory tune, and then but I want to highlight the GDE tune and then hit the forward arrow. Goes. Initialization in progress. Please wait. Communicating with the ECU. I believe it erases. Let's see what it does. It erases the memory. And while it's erasing the memory, you might hear some unusual sounds from the motor. It's running the different sensors. Alright, so now it's doing a write in progress. Do not interrupt this process. It's going to take about 8 minutes for this, so I'm just going to pause it and start recording it near the end of this status bar when it gets up to, when the green gets up a little higher. Alright, so we're just on the very tail end of the writing process. And there it goes. Okay, so now it wants key off and then confirm it. So key is off and now I'm clicking OK. Okay, please wait. Then it wants the key back on. and click OK to confirm. Writing complete. Switch off ignition and disconnect. We'll turn off the ignition. We'll click OK. All right, now we'll disconnect, and then we'll take you for a test drive and see how our tune works out. Okay, folks, so we got the tune tuned into the computer. Ignition is off right now. We're going to start it up and take it for a rip down the highway and see if we get anything. So here we go, starting it up. Put it in drive, full throttle. There we go. Whoa. Ooh, look at that high boost value. 32. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's the best value I've seen. Alright. Let's see what the 0 to 60 does. Oh, we're past 60 now. 15.7. Alright. Happy with that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to run a full tank full of fuel. And then I will report back if this lasted, how long it lasted. But as you can see, I'm getting some good boost numbers there. There, I'll slow it back down to 55, and then I'll just stomp on it and show you what it does. Should do another 0 to 60 run on something flatter. That was a little bit of a hill I started on. Well, there's 55. I'm going to stomp on it. 60. Good, pulling good. Happy with that. Very, very happy with that. And I got no check engine light. Check engine light's off. All the lights are off right now. I still have the high oil light, but that has nothing to do with the tune. So, overall, so far, I am extremely happy with the tune. I am going to go tank up with a full tank of diesel. Use my Gas Buddy app. See if I can do that. Find some cheap diesel, and we'll take it from there. Alright, so I am going to cut back in after I go through a full tank. Alright, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I've completed a full tank full of gas. I made it about 400 miles on a full tank. Checked the mileage. I got about 18 miles to the gallon. Pretty good. I never checked it before, so I don't know what it was getting before, unfortunately. I could always detune it and try it and see if it got better, but I didn't tune this vehicle to get better fuel mileage. I tuned this vehicle to get better performance, which it definitely does. It's neck snapping now. I mean, I have a tough time keeping everything in place back there. These things go flying when I step on the gas with this thing. That's how much it rips. It also makes a whistling sound. The turbo makes a whistling sound, which I know some people might think it's a leak. I checked all the connections. I've had all the connections checked by a mechanic, and they're all good. So I don't think that's an issue. But anyhow, back to the review. So the review of this, I am extremely pleased with what this device did. With the amount of power, additional power I received, and just the overall feel of the vehicle. Its manners are different. It's just feels better. Power feels more smooth. And also, you know, I was having the issue with the EGR valve. So my EGR valve was malfunctioning, throwing a code, which I no longer have. Since I've tuned it, the EGR code is gone. It's no longer gone into limp mode. It's blasted a whole tank full over a period of, what was it, a week? At least a week, maybe a week and a half. No check engine light, round town driving too, so just so you're aware that mileage is round town driving. But yes, I'm extremely happy with the tune. The shift points are a little high, but I like shifting myself with the Tiptronic transmission anyway. And well, there you have it. So overall, I would suggest if you have a Sprinter van. Mine's a T1N, it's a 2004, so it's the same as the 2002 through 2006, I think. I would highly suggest you purchase one of these tunes because it just makes the world of difference. All right, guys, so there you have it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Down in the comments below, I have also left links to the other two videos that showed me how to use the resistor method and the just unplugging the EGR method. The resistor method was a non-starter for me. It only lasted 20 minutes, and then the computer will go back into limp mode. And the unplugging the EGR, while functional, only left me at half power, so I get 10 pounds of boost instead of what I'm getting with the Tune, which is about 20. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you later.